Today I'm eating Romanian street food for 24 hours and I'm excited because it's one of the best and cheapest street foods in the world. It's breakfast time here in Bucharest, Romania, our first stop since deciding to travel full-time. And we're going to Luca, a beloved Romanian chain that sells the big pretzel you see everywhere. And we bought a ton of food and it was only 9 lei, which is $1.90.
Wow, okay, this place is next level. Like, all the goods there were something like 30 cents to 50 cents. They come in these super cool bags. The quality looks absolutely amazing on the food itself, and it's warm.
No wonder it's a very, very famous chain. There were so many people lining up for breakfast and then doing exactly what we're about to do, posting up somewhere and eating the food in the street. We have this massive pretzel that's maybe the most famous snack of Bucharest, Romania. This one is the typical one with poppy seeds, and you can also see that there's big chunks of salt all around it. It's a really thin pretzel, so I think it's gonna be really crunchy. Oh, yum.
That takes pretzels to a completely new level.
So rating, Bobby?
8 out of 10.
This is a very filling breakfast food, very cheap and also really good. I'm gonna give it a 9. So next up we have this round donut, which is still warm and looks so good with a bunch of cheese on top, and it's really golden yellow and super crispy.
There's like a fried cheese on the bottom.
This is so good. I think after trying this, I have to downgrade the pretzel to a 7 because this is so much better. And also I know we're gonna get to one of the best street food places for all of Bucharest later in the video, and maybe even of the world. It's one of the most famous street food stands ever.
Unbelievable.
Cannot tell you more, but
So excited. So excited to see. We're not downgrading anything on my side. I'm gonna stick with the 8 for the pretzel. This is a 9.
And next up we have what is often called the Romanian hot dog.
That's amazing.
But instead of a sausage, here you have some ham and cheese. Basically, this ham and cheese is surrounded by bread dough and then baked to create this hot dog looking shape.
Cheers,
Cheers, Bobby.
to this hot dog ham cheese sandwich. Oh my god.
I know this is gonna be a great day because the street foods keep getting better and better.
It's gonna be tough because every food that we've tasted so far has been so delicious, but this one is definitely the best so far. I'm gonna go with a 9.5 for this one.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. Now it's lunchtime and we are at this tiny market, which is very special since the vendors are farmers coming from the Romanian countryside. We spent a total of around 40 lei, which is $8.50. We went to a lot of cute stands like this fish barbecue place, checked out the beautiful fruit stands, and ended with this nice cheese shop from the region of Transylvania. It was a bit difficult for us to speak Romanian, so we just have a block of cheese, no knife.
No bread, just
cheese. It has a very, very strong taste, but still is very fresh. This fish has been grilled on the barbecue right in front of our eyes. Pretty excited to try it, but also I have no idea what it is. There was plenty of different fishes. We pointed at a random one. Oh, this is really good.
Yeah, delicious seasoning.
So what's your rating on that, Bobby?
I'd probably go with a 8.
Yes, same for me. We have this drink called socata. Socata is a type of Romanian lemonade which is made with elderberry and some lemon. It is super delicious and super refreshing, and basically anyone can make it at home. We literally bought it from a grandpa selling it from the back of his truck. That's how you know things are gonna be good. Our next street food is called jumari. It's some kind of pork rind / pork fat that has been deep fried.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, so crispy, so fatty. And Bobby, you seem to be loving these.
The bag is basically all gone.
So I'm sure your rating will be quite high, Bobby.
10.
I'm gonna give them a 7. This delicious village street food really warmed my heart and filled us up. Coming back home, we saw this beautiful bakery with a takeout window, and I knew I had to go out and try a few snacks. And before we go out again and eat some delicious Romanian snacks, I wanted to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online therapy service that's available worldwide from anywhere you are. I was super happy when they offered to sponsor this video because I personally use online therapy and it has changed my life. And I know it can be super intimidating to start therapy because you really need to find the right therapist for you. BetterHelp makes that super easy. You just answer a few questions about yourself, and in less than 48 hours, you will be matched with one of their 20,000 licensed therapists. Once you've done that, you can plan video sessions and message your therapist as much as you want. Everything is 100% online, which I find really less intimidating and way more convenient. convenient. And if you're ready to try it and join over 2 million people taking care of their mental health, can get 10% off your first month by clicking on the link in the description below, which is betterhelp.com/Lucille. This is HELP. And now let's go out and get those snacks. And to start this feast of sweet snacks, we have a donut. It's a long braided donut with sugar on top, and it's one of the most famous sweet snacks that you can have here. Cheers, Bobby.
Is this me or does it taste like there's a little like apple in there?
I know, I was gonna say orange. Oh, this is so good.
Orange.
Is it orange? Mm-hmm. So rating for this sweet snack, Bobby?
9.1 out of 10.
Your ratings are so crazy now, Bobby.
I love Romanian food.
So for me it will be an 8 because it's just as good as the cheese pretzel we ate this morning. Wow. Next up we have this absolutely delicious looking apple strudel. It feels like someone's grandma made this food.
Yes.
Cheers. Oh, this is good.
Oh yeah. Unreal. 9.3 out of 10. Next, we have probably the most unique thing that we got from the bakery here. But looking at this pastry, this thing is just jacked up with cheese. Like, it's not only like a tiny bit of cheese, but the whole thing is cheese. Okay, that is like nothing I've ever tasted before.
I'm very confused by this dessert. It does still taste like cheese. It has nothing to see with a cheesecake. Yeah, this is not my favorite snack, I have to admit, because it confuses me so much.
But I'm gonna go with like a 7.
But I have to give that a 6.
A 6?
It's too complex for me, and I'm a simple girl. I like cheese, I like sweets. I don't know if I like both at the same time.
But it's good.
And next up, we have a very special cake that's made for a unique celebration, which is called a martyr cake. You can see on top that there's like some kind of nut on it.
Oh yeah, so probably almond. Is there cheese in there too?
There is no cheese in it, luckily. Yeah, I think I've been swindled on the size of the cake.
Thank you, Lucille.
I gave Bobby the big piece and kept the tiny one. This is good.
For me, my favorite dessert of the entire bake, 9.5.
And I hope, Bobby, you have room for dinner because we are going to one of the best spots of Bucharest. And it is not only one of the most iconic street foods, which costs only 2.5 lei or 50 cents, but it is also made by one of the most famous street vendors worldwide.
The smell in line, the anticipation was just heightened by like 20 times because of that.
And this is like what we've been waiting for all day. I've been hyping this place for Bobby.
All day. And what's in front of us here, Lucille? This
so
looks so
these
delicious.
are called Mici. They're like the typical Romanian sausages. They're usually a mix of lamb and like other meats. I think this ones are like lamb and beef.
So excited.
These are served with a bunch of mustard and a loaf of bread. So are you gonna make a sandwich out of yours?
Yes, I'm making a sandwich out of mine.
You're going for it, Bobby.
Oh yeah, you know it. Look at that.
On my side, I'm just gonna eat it right like this. So cheers, Bobby.
Cheers.
Oh wow, this is so good. Wow, I never knew sausages could be that good.
So juicy, so flavorful.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different spices here as well. It's like the most famous spot for Mici, so they keep them coming all day long, so you're guaranteed to have a fresh sausage when you come here.
And I love that it's the only thing that they serve here too. They don't even ask you what you're ordering. You just have to stick up how many you want. We unfortunately tried to order 2 plates, but we only got 2 sausages, so I think we have to go step back in line.
So this is a pure 10 out of 10 for me.
12 out of 10 for me.
So since we cleared our plate, we're gonna go back and stand back in line. So this is where I'll leave you, and bye for now.